attracting wrong people. I know if this question does not resonate with you, you will not be in this space today. It means that somehow, there's one thing that you have experienced, there's one person you have met. It might not really be a romantic relationship, it might just be a relationship that you felt, this person is wrong. And the question is, what is it that is making me to get attracted to wrong people? We have your slides there. You can watch the slides. The wrong people we are talking about, different faces, different name, but same emotional experience. This person is not the same person that did the first one. It's not the person that hurt you the second time. Different faces, different name, same emotional experience, meaning that such people, anyhow, you are just attracted to the same person in different shades. I've seen people that have chosen, after the last experience they had, they told themselves, I'm tired with this particular tribe. I would choose another tribe. I've had people say to me, oh, black is like that, let me get a white guy. Unfortunately, the same experience. That's why I said in the first slide, same face, different face, different name, same emotional experience. And the truth is, you did not make them lie to you. You did not manipulate them to abuse you. There was nothing you did. You are not even attractive to them. You've set mental, emotional, psychological boundaries, telling yourself, never again. Unfortunately, you still attract them. So wrong people may approach anyone, meaning that we are wired to love, we are wired to be loved. People attracting you who have bad attitude, bad character, bad relationship skills could still approach anyone. The truth is, when people are attracted to you, when they approach you and you accept them, you experience their abuse and their toxicity, then there's something that we want to look into. Why? What is it that it is after you have related with them that you are now saying, this person, you have a similar character with this guy. Oh, with this woman, you have a similar character. What's going on? What is it exactly that made me to an agent or a person that consistently attracts this kind of people that are wrong? Until we're able to filter it, until we're able to look into it deeply, we might not know why. And that's why we're here. We want to know why I might be a candidate of someone that is always abusive to me. Now, the truth is that you are not responsible for their behavior. You understand? Don't ever think, oh, it's my fault if I've done this. If you have been following me on my platforms, I say a lot of things about this, letting you understand that it is not your fault. It's not you that is making them to cheat on you. It's not you that is making them to lie against you. It's not him that is making them to sleep with your mate, sleep with your friends. No, it is not your fault. Please don't take responsibility for anyone that is toxic or anyone that is wrong in your life and relationship. Let's have the next slide, please. Next slide. Yes. Now, looking at the second slide, one thing that makes us to be attracted to a wrong person is understanding of your history. And I'm going to break it down a little bit. Listen to me and listen to me profoundly. If you are raised from a dysfunctional home, and I'm going to let you know, you can be raised from a dysfunctional home that is a monogamous home, meaning that dad and mom are together. They are living in the same house, they are not divorced, but okay, they even wear the same uniform to church, to mosque. These people have so much quote and unquote relationship that people looking at them outside will conclude that no, 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 these people are good couple. But the honest truth is this: whatever it is that makes them to keep hurting each other, make them to keep misunderstanding each other, there's something that is foundationally wrong or fundamentally wrong in that relationship that might not be visible, especially a monogamous home. So if you are raised from a monogamous home, your history can help you to choose before wisdom will speak. Your parenting, your history, your background, please note that is a profound truth. If you are raised from a monogamous home that is dysfunctional, you can be raised from a monogamous home and be very, very dysfunctional. Why? Children are not the same. I've been privileged to go to labor ward multiple times. Every child that slept in my womb, they are not the same. They think differently, they talk differently, they act differently, they reason differently, and they are the same, they came in from the same womb. Now, if I'm not smart in understanding these children and I begin to treat them the same, then I'm going to make them dysfunctional, though they are raised in a functional home. Please get that right, 100% right now. So your history can choose before wisdom speaks to you. Everything you went through growing up, seen your parents do, or what experience you've had with your parents would affect your choice before you start thinking wisely. Now, let us assume that you are raised from a polygamous home. Definitely, that history of you being raised or that foundation of being raised from a dysfunctional home would definitely affect your choice before wisdom begins to speak to you. I'm expecting the next slide is not here. Okay. Now, thank God I have it. I will look at it, but I will still send the slides. Now, if you understand that, you will know that when it comes to choices, making of choices, you must be extremely intentional. That is why I always say it anywhere in the world. I have my nickname. My nickname is Trace It, Embrace It, Erase It, and start replacing it. Please, you can write it on the chat box. Trace it, embrace it, erase it, and start replacing it. Be raised from a polygamous home, you are not normal. Please don't let anybody tell you, oh, my daddy, he loves me. They did very well as in polygamous setting. My daddy gives us the same uniform. They paid our school fees the same time. It's not true. You are just masking it. You are faking it. Why do I say that? I need to explain it properly. Professionally speaking, children that are raised from a polygamous home, they have many things in common. Don't trust. Don't trust. They have trust issue. And that trust issue stems from parenting. If the question is, if my dad loves my mom, what's the second woman looking for in her home? So trust has died in that relationship, in that whole family system. Secondly, the truth is trust. This person that married my dad and had 4 children, my mom had 2, or my mom had all boys, she has all girls. How can they trust each other? No. Now, in a polygamous home, I call it Fujias of commotion because there are different parties in that home. We have PDP 1, PDP 2 in the same party, different fractions, meaning that there is no way you will be united. There is no way you will work in unity. Everybody is disjointed, disorganized, scattered. Whatever it is that you are showing to the world, oh, we have the same, oh, daddy, our daddy is nice. Daddy is not true. Your needs may be met financially. I need to balance that. Because a lot of people will be questioning me now. Hey, but I'm raised from a polygamous home. But we're okay, myself and my step. Truthfully, your daddy met your financial need. But the truth is, your emotional, psychological needs can never be met in a polygamous home. Please, do yourself good listening to me today. Travel inside. Trace your life. Look at your life. Look at the points or several points in your life that you had to experience some things in that home system which you have been able to, you try to figure it out, but right in your brain, you cannot figure it out because polygamous home is a Fuji house of confusion. You don't trust. I said don't trust. Then don't talk. You have to keep secrets to feel safe. People raised in a polygamous home, they have secrets. Truthfully, the reason why they are secretive is very simple. You don't want to divulge all the information. You don't want to tell somebody something that would come at the end of the day and become a problem. You have to keep secrets. Keeping secrets is your first, second, third name. You can't be raised from a polygamous home and be transparent. It is not possible because, even I think there's an adage in Yoruba that says that what is Orisha in English? So I'm trying to look for it. The deity of say we are two in the family as a man, as husband and wife, there is nothing like that. Orisha jẹ́ pé méjì obìnrin ò sí. So if your father had two, or had some side chicken outside, I didn't call them chicks, I call them chicken. Side chicks outside, definitely there's a problem with trust. You have a challenge in trusting, a challenge in talking. You don't want to talk. Then the third thing is don't feel. Your feelings are not raised from a polygamous home. I've talked about monogamous home, meaning that daddy and mommy are together, everybody's on point. You are still dysfunctional. Now, let me go back to monogamous home. All our children are not the same. I've told you I've been to labor ward several times. They are not the same. They think differently. Their emotional needs are not the same. That is monogamy. I think I've cleared that. Polygamous home also, every child raised in that home have their own mindset, how they think. They have their personality. Some are thinker, some are talker, some are detailed, some are very thorough. They dot the I's and cross all the T's right in that same home. So how do you think having to share your dad with other children, having to share your dad with your step, it's not going to be healthy. So if you are raised from a polygamous home, it is obvious that you are not functional. You are dysfunctional. Now, let me ask you now, let's go to the third one. Everybody stems from a home anyway, so nobody jumped from heaven to this earth. Now, if you are raised by a single parent, you are also dysfunctional. Now, your history chooses before wisdom speaks. That is the foundation I'm laying here. No matter what, all of us, I remember one of my clients, she said, I did not know that my past traveled with me to my future. So your history can choose before you can think, before you even understand, oh, this is not good for me. Some of us, we have been beaten multiple times before we wake up and say, no, why am I attracting the same person? Hey, I remember recently, I was having a therapy with a client, and in our conversation, I said, come. This conversation you're having with me is like your husband is your dad. He said, Ma, I married my father. I married my father. That's deep. Your history can choose before you speak. I've talked about parenting. Raised from a monogamous home, you can be dysfunctional. Raised from a polygamous home, you are dysfunctional. Raised from a home that dad or dad is dead or mom is dead or they are separated by single parents, you are very, very dysfunctional. Now, another thing that can attract you to a dysfunctional person or a person that is toxic or someone that has a wrong pattern is familiar pain. Familiar pain. Attachment hunger. So because you are raised from a monogamous home or polygamous home or raised by single parents, when your emotional needs are not met, you are looking for love. Okay, he will love me. Emotional need, emotional attachment. You really want to belong because that part of you is empty. Please be thinking, because it is thinking that will free you in these episodes. Please, in this Zoom meeting, if you don't think and travel inside, travel in broad, in retrospect, and look at your life, listen carefully. Sometimes I take time to listen to people on social media and I shake my head. Why? Because a lot of people are dancing to a music. They don't know it's playing the rhythm. They don't even know that the reason why things are not working out for them or working as planned or as scripted by them is because there's a foundational problem. Parenting, familiar pain. They are attached to people that are hurting them. Have you seen people that would come from, some of you would have experienced that in your places of work? The person came to work on Monday, bruises all over. And if you ask the person what happened, no, nothing. I think something, I hit my head on the wall or something. Lying. Hunger for relationship, hunger for an empty space in your life. That need that was not met, emotionally growing up, you are hitting it to meet a wrong person. If that wound is not healed, please listen to me and follow me. Now, the need to choose, because you have low self-esteem. I'm still on the second slide. We can look at the top slide. Let's leave it there. Just leave the top slide there. Leave it there. Okay, you are back. Old need to be chosen. And low self-esteem can lower your relationship standard or threshold. Why do I say that? When you are struggling with not being validated by parents, if you are raised from a monogamous home, daddy and mommy together, and because you are quiet, you look like your mommy. Look at you and say, why are you like your father like this? You are slow. Everything your mommy is fighting her husband for, they saw it, your mother saw it in you, and they are always using it to hit you. You are too slow. You're like your father. It's your father that you look like. Parents say this. Some of you are parents here. You say that unconsciously, and you are killing something in your child, and you don't even know. All those words. Now, the moment you are raised in a system that they kept saying negative things to you, talk about you look like your dad, nobody accepts you for you being quiet. Nobody accepts you for being strong-willed. Nobody accepts you for being extroverted. Maybe you're an extroverted. Nobody's accepting you as being you. Let me just put it that way. They start comparing you with, look at your sister, look at your brother, look at your cousin, look at your niece. They are killing your self-esteem. Because of that, you will lower your standard in relationship. Reason why I'm attracted to wrong people, of course, old wounds. Please look at your life. Any wound that is not healed will decay. Unfortunately for me in Africa, I still don't understand how the devil and how do I put it now? Village people have so much enslaved the black race, not thinking that you need to heal from your wound. I don't understand. Somebody, now you're in a relationship, you attracted the wrong person, you left the relationship. So leaving that relationship means you are okay. It is not possible. Forget it. Yoruba ni ojú àpá òjòjú ara. The place of wound cannot look like the clean plate. I have wound. I have a clean hand here. Thank you. This place, see my hand. When I was young, I was crawling. I put my hand inside fire. The hand is healed. It's no more paining me. Look at the scars. It's still there. It shows that this. I look at the one that does not have that wound. See how smooth it is. That's how life is. Ojú àpá òkè ń jojú ara. Anything you have gone through that has pained you, hurt your soul, wound your mind, sit there until it is healed. Please, Just on that's why you're attracting wrong people. It's nothing, it's not the devil. Please, can you stop going to the mountain and be binding the devil? The devil just says, not me. This is a pattern. This is daddy, mommy, and you. Old wounds will always search for somebody that would fix that wound. And of course, the person cannot fix it. Emotional wound has to be healed like physical wound. Please be ready with your questions. This particular one is powerful. Rescuing. Some of us, oh, I want to save him. I want to be careful. I want him to. You are Mrs. Dewey. You are the one that bought your wedding dress. You are the one that paid the bills. You paid for the hall. You paid for the money they sprayed you on your wedding party. You don't even know where it is, and you are still owing the people you bought pepper and rice from. You are Mrs. Fix It. You fix everybody and you are not fixed. You rescue everything. When you leave this relationship, you are going to go to another one. It is not rocket science. It is 1 + 1 that is 2. Loneliness. I'm lonely. I'm not. I feel like I'm not really relating with anybody. Loneliness can push you to be attracted to wrong people. Oh, empathy. Oh, I pity him. Sorry, his dad is like that. The mom is like that. He's crying. You know, some men can cry. Oh, some women can cry. They can pretend. Oh, and you know what? I have thought of it, and I'm still thinking of it. Several times I've said, I say, I wish everybody has a zip in their tummy. That's my wish. That God will just put a zip in your tummy. Before I relate with you, I'll just open it like this and see what is inside. Unfortunately, there's no zip. A language says that if tummy were to be calabash, would have opened it. Tinubu shake by your man. Sorry for my English. Yoruba too. Please hear me. The heart is deep, oh. And that is why, in my own privileged structure, because with all humility, I'm saying this, every relationship that would thrive around me, I must screen you. In mending lives, we don't treat without screening. I must know what is wrong with you. I can't be guessing and be assuming. Oh, God. Sometimes you show empathy. Can I say this? Premature access will silence your wisdom. There are people that you give people access to you prematurely. Oh, come into my access can be sex before the marriage, period. A lot of women, you are hearing me, the reason why you stayed in that relationship, the reason why you married that man was because you had sex and you felt, I'm losing. So the man is hurting you. He's breaking your heart. Because somebody said he broke my heart, you left it on the ground. He's saying things, he's doing things. Just agree. You carry your cross, cross that God did not put on your on your head, on your shoulder, at your back. You carry it because what will people say? Next slide, please. Some some would see the obvious is there. It's not rocket science. Some will know that this person, I'm going on a suicide mission. It's not that, hey God, it's not that somebody called you and said, come, this guy is not good. This woman is not good. No, you know yourself. You are convinced. You've seen the sign. I had a client. 2 weeks to the wedding, this lady went to her fiance's house and saw her husband sleeping with the sister. I'm telling you true story. Guess what? The parents said, no, you can't disgrace us. We have done we've done an IV. We've taken the Yashoebi. No, 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 no. What do you want people to say? I was shaking. She said, ma, I didn't have a choice. I had to marry that man. On your matrimonial bed with your sister, your half sister, step sister. And I said, why? You know why? They have been cheating on each other before then. You saw the red flag. You saw the red flag clear as crystal. But the truth is, what will people say? Because you are desperate. If you eat, if you allow desperation to make you to eat porridge, I mean, you say, what will my birthright cost me? I'll eat porridge like that. Just give me porridge and take my birthright. Sorry. You will weep bitterly, profusely. You won't have it back. You don't rush into anything, especially when there is a hurt, especially when you have been wounded before, especially when there is disappointment before. Whatever has happened before, if you don't heal from that wound, it's still an accident that is about to happen. It's a matter of time. The third slide says the circle breaks when you make a different decision. How do I get it out of myself? Please be getting ready with your questions because it's almost the second to the last slide or thereabout. Listen, the truth is, if you recognize the pattern, it is the beginning of freedom for you. Audit your last relationship. Notice repeated attraction. Early warning. Warning signs are there. Crossed boundaries. Excuse and the fear that kept you there. Recognize the pattern. That's number one secret of cutting off the relationship that is toxic. Cutting off the dynamics of you being attracted to a wrong person. Recognize the pattern. It is common sense that is not common to say what this one is looking like this other person. As a matter of fact, it looks as if it's Xerox. Quickly do something to it. Then slow down and filter. One of the things that some personality does, because I'm a professional, we are not permitted to judge people without diagnosing them. Some people are there that the first thing they would do, they will show you love. Hey, you are coming down from the car. They are opening the door for you. They take you shopping. They hoover you. I mean, you are not breathing and they want to marry now. I must marry you today, tomorrow. Calm down. Slow down and filter. Anything that is rushing you, hey, you must wait. Patience is a key. The truth is, if you are not patient and you flow with the chemistry, you won't see the character, you won't see that consistency, you won't see capacity. So how do you use the 6C filter? Chemistry, character, consistency, compatibility, cohesion. Are you coherent? Are you correct? Can you correct each other? Whatever it is, you must understand what happened when you say no. Now, no makes them wait, correct them, then succeed or face conflict. Look at this. I said use 6C to filter chemistry, character, consistency, capacity, your compatibility and cohesion. Is that synergy? Is it coherent? Are they saying the same thing, or he's saying good morning and it's good midnight? Or you have tried him in some little area. Okay, I'm coming by 12. He didn't come until 2 in the afternoon. That 2 hours is something to think about. Then what happens when you say no? Make them wait. Tell them love is patient. True love waits. Oh, let me have you. Oh, I want to have you. I want to have sex. Excuse you. Is coming to be, you are going back in the same circle. And listen, if this pattern is not changing, or you do not change this pattern, it's going to continue to repeat itself. That's where I'm scared. So if you are still young and you are listening to me, you've had 1 or 2 heartbreak, or you've had multiple, or you are old, maybe you are 40, 35, you are 50, you are listening to me now. If you don't break this pattern, you will still continue. It's not a curse, it's a fact. Are you hearing me? Correct them. It helps you to understand that, okay. Because when you bring correction, then you will see their attitude in the face of conflict. You don't know people until you have a fight. You don't know people until there's a misunderstanding. And that's why when you see people that are able to continue and live in their relationship in a cool, chilling way, they are enjoying themselves, they must have fought multiple times, because when you have misunderstanding, you know each other. Here, this third one: heal and protect yourself. Heal the original wounds. I've said it before. Know your identity, build boundaries, stay connected to trusted people. It's only a dog that would be lost, that will not listen to the whistle of the hunter. When you know that you have gone in that circle of abuse before, you must have somebody that will say, tell me about this person. Don't, when I see people, when you say, tell me about this person, they start giving excuses. You can read their body language now. Don't talk about it. He's a good guy. He's working. When they're asking the person question, it's you that is answering. Shut up. Let the voice of reasoning help you. You can't see. There's no cover for the back. Oh, trusted people are important too. And that is the work of your therapist. Now, listen. The best way to heal is to sit in therapy. You know why? Your therapist is your comforter and your confronter. And in my profession, we don't even see you as bad. Nobody is bad. We don't judge. But we will let you see. There was a particular client that I have. Of course, because we screen, we do personality assessment screening tests, we do drug addiction screening tests, we do sex addiction screening tests. There's something new that I'm even doing, which I'm going to share with you. We can help you to do a comprehensive mental health analysis. Maybe you have anxiety, maybe you have fear, maybe you have anger, maybe you have sexual issue, maybe you're addicted. We can do a comprehensive screening test for you with your result coming out 100%. No mistakes. Why? It's done by professionals. It's like taking your blood sample to the laboratory. They will take your blood sample to the lab and screen it. I give you your result. Oh, there is malaria parasite in your blood. That is what our screening test does. The clinicians will take it to their laboratory, like a technician will take your blood sample to the laboratory and check what is wrong with your blood and give you the result. The same thing the clinicians does. We call them clinicians. They are clinical psychologists. They do screening analysis for your emotions. And when they have done that, they give us the diagnosis, the prognosis, and give us the itinerary of your healing sessions. So you are good to go. You are not just handling you. We are not treating you in abstract. But the truth is, if you don't treat that wound, any wound you cover will decay. That's why when you are wounded and there's plaster, they will say, come back after 3 days to clean the wound and put another plaster. They must be treating it until it is healed. The fourth slide, please. Hey, somebody said love is blind. Marriage is an eye-opener. Love is not enough, please. I'm begging you. Love is not enough. You see the way I'm sweating? AC is in my office. Here I'm doing my Zoom. I've turned on the fan. I'm still sweating. Love is not enough. Please. Oh, I love the person. I'm in love. It's chemistry. A good person is not automatically your person. Compatibility must be examined. Hear me today. If you are being attracted to a wrong person and you want to marry another person, please don't assume again. God gave you brain so that God can rest. Don't say, well, you understand what is there now. Everything will be fine. At least this one, we're in the same mosque together. We're in the same church together. We're in the same club together. We're in the same society together. Please don't try that. It's better you remain single than marrying someone that you are not compatible with. Hear me. In Mending Lives, we do compatibility assessment screening test. I can show you reports of couples who have done their compatibility assessment screening test. It will give you the full picture of yourself in that marriage. I don't know. I said it's a demon. It's the village people that is affecting Africans. If you know that you are sick in your body, you are feeling somehow, your bone are paining you, you are feeling feverish, you go and of course, the first thing you do, Africa, you go and take a paracetamol or whatever, or take anti-malaria. Abroad, if you book an appointment with your GP, as you are telling your GP, I'm feeling feverish, the next thing is go and do tests. Any part of your body that you are not comfortable with, they will say go and do tests. When the result of the test comes, you now take it to your doctor for treatment. The same in mending lives. When we take your emotional sample to the clinician's laboratory, they will screen your emotional life, know how you act, how you react. Some, they will even tell you why you are living the way you are because of what has happened to you. I've seen somebody that was having sexual problem back to back. When the result came out, he was introduced to sex when he was 8, and he was sleeping with his sister for 8 solid years. It was in that report. How they do it, I don't know. How they see malaria in your blood, I don't know. That is science for you. That is why we have professionals. I use glasses. I have an optician. When I turned 50, I'm 63. I was 63 on the 7th of August, stepping to 64. I had to see a dentist because of my tooth. I started feeling somehow on my knees. I saw a physio lose weight. I did the operation some years back. I did the hysterectomy. I have over 5 people at the surgery table, one body. How could you think one person can do everything? God has arranged it in a way that there's department for everything in our life. All that pertain to life and godliness, God has given it to us. It is not left to you to take advantage of it or to live as an ignoramus. Listen to me. Ignorance is not an excuse. You must insist on doing compatibility assessment, screening tests. Even if I pray you are not married and you are hearing me, congratulations. Don't agree to go to the altar with any man or any woman without screening, without knowing. Now, the beautiful thing about us, about the doctors, when you take your report to the doctor, they give you the diagnosis, the prognosis, and they will tell you, okay, this is a potential problem that will come in the marriage. Then they help you to treat it. So it's not, oh, this person, I love him, this screening test, maybe it will tell us we are not compatible. No, I've not seen any of our reports from the clinicians about couples treatment or couples compatibility assessment or intended couples compatibility assessment that told us that they cannot be married. No. That's why we have the diagnosis, the prognosis. It will now tell us it will give us the itinerary of your healing, of your couples therapy, of your couples counseling, how you can handle conflict, how you can communicate. So I don't know what again do we want. It is only there's somebody said the bond of does not bond somebody twice. Master in English, ni Yoruba. You know, if you enjoy your language, somebody is laughing at me. You know, if you enjoy your language, if you have been in an abusive relationship or you are attracted to wrong person and you want to go again, don't go again without knowing what you are. The eye that will follow you to the grave will not be bringing water in the morning. Ojú tó bá máa báyàn kalẹ̀ ni kì í tààrọ̀ ṣe pin o. Especially people that are hearing me and you've gone around in the circle of being attracted to wrong people, please insist that you don't have to do big wedding. You know how many? I did a statistics. I called about 10 makeup artists who does bridal makeover. I said, can you share your experiences with me when they are doing makeover for some brides? Out of 4 of them, 3 of them said, ma. All of them had their stories, but 3 of them gave me some stories that scares me. He said, you see some brides, when they are doing makeup for them, by the time they have done the eyelashes, they are crying, tears are rolling out. Some of them say, meaning that they know they are going on a suicide mission. Fact. They know they are going on a suicide mission, and yes, they don't have a choice. They are paid the dowry. People will say, what would they say? What would church say? What religions say? Okay. Hear me, oh. Don't go to marriage like a goat going to a slaughterhouse. Please, I appeal to you. Now, let's look at, those faith people have prayed. Please. Hey, after Adam, God is not choosing for anybody again. Please. He leaves you to choose. He says, whoever find there, go find. So when you are finding, do compatibility. Use your brain. A good person is not automatically your person. Faith and attraction matter, but healthy future also require aligned values, emotional maturity, communication, conflict repair, family expectations, finances. Hey God, spirit does not have sex. So don't say marriage is not spiritual. Marriage is soulish. Prove me wrong anywhere. Marriage is soulish. That's why you say you are my soulmate. Spirit don't have sex. Spirit don't cook. Spirit don't wash the toilet. Soul is marriage. Though spirit is not married. That's why the Bible says there's no marriage in heaven. Marriage begins there and it ends there. There's nothing like, oh, even when I get to heaven, heaven is a... Don't stop being in denial, please. There's no marriage in heaven. In heaven, will not be married, will not be given onto marriage or into marriage anyhow. Don't forget, you need alignment in values, emotionally, you need to align, maturity, you need to align, communication, how do you resolve conflict? Family expectations, finance, intimacy, purpose, life direction. Hey, you know how many people have lost their dream and vision to the man they married? The man is saying, you are saying, I want to go to Lagos. The man is saying, I'm going to Ilorin. It's not the same route. Truthful, let me say this. If you're afraid, I asked somebody that came to me and said, okay, what's this person? Good. He likes you, you liked him. What are your fears? If you feel afraid, when she told me her fears, I knew what I told her. Number one, if you are afraid or you are not certain or you are skeptical about that person, do not guess, do not ignore. The question troubling your heart, hey, self-deception is demonic. Is an attack of the devil over your destiny if you are deceiving yourself. How can you be deceiving me and I'll deceive myself? One thing I've told my children all over the world, my physical children and people that I'm privileged to relate with in this space of my life, don't deceive yourself. Hear me. There is a clear professional solution, scientifically proven. Science not a lie. You make I speak pidgin small. The compatibility screening test not a lie. It gives us 100% because it's science proven, tested and trusted. Next slide. Clarify before commitment can protect your peace, purpose, and future. Clarification before commitment will protect you. We have a lot of ministry materials. We have books, we have audios, but what I'm passionate about now is, please, even if you don't want to do anything, can I have the flyer of the comprehensive mental screening? Please, even if you don't want to do anything now, you don't want to do compatibility, you don't want to do sexual addiction, anger addiction, whatever you are struggling with, know your mental state. In all fairness, everybody in this world, no, there's no one in this world, one time or the other, you've gone to the hospital. Are you getting me? You've gone to the hospital to check your blood. I'm looking for the flyer. I'm going to find it here now. Okay, if I find it first, whosoever find it, send it to me, King James English. Okay, I'll forward it to the people doing the slides now, so they can help me to send it here. Now, comprehensive mental health screening analysis. You check your blood. You check your blood pressure. You check your heart, ECG. When last did you check your mental health? Please send a message to that number that you want to do comprehensive mental health screening analysis. You know what it's going to give us? It will show whether you're anxious, anxiety and depression. It will show your anxiety. It will show if you are depressed. It will show whether you're under stress. It will tell us your trauma and emotional health, sleep, anger, coping mechanism, relationship, and your sobriety. Or if you are addicted to something, it will show. And of course, it's confidential. In our own organization, we keep people's secrets at the top notch. You can book your session for therapy. The last slide before I take questions right away. I said I was going to spend an hour. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, very good. Awesome. Yes, the last slide. In Mending Lives, we do our therapeutic services says clarity first, healing next. Professional support, trusted teaching and practical resources for your healing journey. We do therapeutic services. Now, maybe when I'm answering questions, I will answer that, but let me say, where your report, until I know your report from the screening test, I don't know how many sessions of therapy you will need. No doctor will say, I will give you medication, except a quack doctor or your doctor in the neighborhood that will treat you without knowing what they are treating. When you do your screening test and the result is out, then we can now say, okay, it is the result that will tell us, oh, this person will do 20 sessions, 40 sessions. I've seen 60 sessions in this place, depending on what they have seen in your report. That's the way it is. What they see will determine the amount of therapeutic sessions you will need. What the doctor sees, if it is malaria parasite, they will tell you this kind of parasite that is in your blood, you cannot take just ordinary anti-malaria. Go and take a particular product that is strong or an antibiotics that will hit it. The same thing. Is the same thing. Science, common sense. Thank you once again for giving me access to your emotional well-being. We do compatibility assessment screening test. I think I've talked about that. We do compatibility, we do anger, we do sexual struggle, whatever it is that is unwell in your emotions, we treat it. And we treat it. I've had, okay, that's a comprehensive mental health screening analysis. Check your blood, you do. Check your blood pressure, you do. Check your heart, you've done that. When last did you check your mental health? I've never seen a madman successful. I've seen a lot of questions on YouTube. Yes, my name is da 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 da. If fiancé is good, but his family is somehow, what can you advise about that? Please, I'm pleading, go and do counseling. Listen to me. Somebody said marriage is a scam. I don't believe. Unfortunately, they said you're only giving a marriage certificate without going to school. So how would you pass? You spend 4 years doing your job in the university. Even if you go to technical school, you spend 4 years, 3 years or 4 years. You go to any school to learn a profession. At least you'll be skilled in it for 3 years max. They will now tell you to do NYC. If it's medicine, you will do house job 1 year. You now go and do NYC 1 year. When you have now done when you are now done NYC for 1 year, you understand? When you now do NYC for 1 year, if you are a doctor, you will now do house job. You now do a professional course. That will not be your profession. Maybe you want to be a gynae, or you want to do a blood doctor, whatever you want to specialize on. That is when they will now tell you, you will now start reading for another 4 years to be able to specialize in that place. So meaning that for medicine alone, you are spending not less than 9-10 years to be a doctor that is certified in that place. For you to enjoy that, for you to be a good doctor. Now, marriage that will help you to live well, and enjoy your life as a doctor. They will now say take certificates, go and figure it out. You know that is the setup to fail. They are setting you up. So do counseling. And in mental life, we don't screen we don't even do anything without screening. Why? I can't be guessing. It is wickedness on my part to start guessing your life. Hey, it's wickedness on your part, guessing your life. No doctor will say, "Oh yeah, lie down in the theater. Let me cut you." They would have done X-ray, done everything. Then professionals would sit at the surgery table in case anything goes wrong. Anesthesia will be there, psychologists will be there, doctors will be there, surgeons will be there, nurses will be there, cleaner will be there in the same theater table. So please, my sister, that the person that asked this question on YouTube, asking that if the in-laws are giving you challenges, if his family are giving you challenges, two of you must sit in therapy, in counseling. You know why? It's a long story. If your husband is the only child, it's problem. If he's the only son, it's problem. If he's the richest amongst all, there is an issue. But if the two of you have somebody, you sit under their instruction. And if you are marrying somebody that says, "I don't need counseling, I know everything," wrong. So you can quickly encourage that person to seek a professional intervention for your peace to continue. Good evening, coach. This is Dash Dada. Please, how do I position myself for a right partner? I have a nickname. Trace it, embrace it, erase it, and start replacing it. Where are you coming from? Who is your dad? Who is your mom? What are your childhood experiences? How old are you? I will ask. I have a lot of questions to ask this guy. How old are you? If you are 40 or 35, how have you handled your sexuality within those years? You can go to our website. You can click on our website. It's there. All this information is on our website. Now, the truth is, how have you managed your emotions before that time, before you want to think about bringing another life? Some of you are quiet naturally. When you are married, they will show you, the real person will now show. You now think, I don't know that I have this weakness. Sorry. Marriage may introduce you to you. Sorry about that. Marriage is a mirror, and everybody is Eddie Murphy, Jackie Chan, James Bond in courtship. In courtship, you know, if you marriage, you know the rest. Wahoo. Thank you, everyone. I have 4 minutes to go. Any other question? I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for coming. If you have any question, let me know. If you don't have any question, please share this particular one with your friends and all of that. Let them take advantage of this. Listen, ignorance is not an excuse. I live in Ibadan. I go to the whole world to preach if I have to. The truth is, this Ibadan city, they have this 25-story building there. And somebody say, "You know what? I don't believe in law of gravity. It doesn't really matter." But there's nothing. Thank you, sir. There's nothing like a law of gravity. And you visited your friend one of the days, and you peep through the window and say, "You know what? I'm going to prove these scientists wrong. They are just saying nonsense." I say, "I will jump." And you jump from the 25-story building. Are you the one that will tell us there's a law of gravity? CNN. Thank God, social media, they will show your every part of where your leg is. If Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube will allow, they will show the part of your skull that is scattered. Ignorance is not an excuse. Thank you so much for. Okay, question on TikTok. How do you do your compatibility test as a couple? Please send me a DM, send us a message. Anyone that is asking questions, how do you do compatibility? Our packages, we can always communicate to you on our, just send us a DM. We have good hands, amazing people that would, reach out to you and teach you and tell you what exactly you need to know. Our website is there. Now, let me just say this openly. Our screening test is done by clinicians. The money you are paying for screening test is not for me. It is for the clinicians. They say go and do X-ray, you take your money and pay to the laboratory or to the X-ray machine. It is the therapy that is my own, and I will not know how many sessions of therapy you will need until your report is out. Thank you for listening. 2 minutes to go. I'm happy that I was able to keep to this time. Excellent, excellent. Have a wonderful, wonderful. Yes, ma. Thank you. Thank you, ma. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hearing me. Everyone, I appreciate you are so many. I appreciate the gift of access. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Maz and Sars. Any question from Zoom? How do I know if I actually attracting the wrong person? Okay, the person should go back and listen to that, to the whole episode, the whole one, because I really, it was, I thought about how do I know I'm attracting the wrong person? If what? If the one choosing them. There's something we call the law of attraction. I'm answering that question in 1 minute. There's something we call the law of attraction. If you are the one that chooses them, why are you choosing the person that if that person makes you have peace, you have joy, you're enjoying each other, why not? It's not a wrong person. But the moment you are feeling, you're having distress, mental, emotional, psychological distress about the person or in that relationship you have chosen, it's cause for questioning. And that's why do your compatibility assessment screening test. Don't be looking, oh, we want to buy a Ashwebi, we want to do photo shoot. Our wedding is coming. It's better you take care of your foundation. The money of divorce is more expensive. The trauma, unfortunately, you bring children to that place. We talked about polygamous, monogamy, talked about being raised by single parents. The journey is far. Your health is your marriage. 1 minute more. Your health is your marriage. Your happiness is your marriage. Your old age is still your marriage. You may not be bothered about your health. You may not be bothered about your wealth. You should be bothered. If you're not bothered about your happiness, because you can go to club, you can masturbate, you can watch pornography, you can have extra cheats for happiness. What about your old age? I'm 63. Thank God for powder and lipstick. But my body tells me at times that body almost take it and rest. I love you guys. See you for another amazing, amazing time on my free Zoom. I appreciate you so much for listening. Thank you. I appreciate. Love you guys. Bye.